Word 2010's navigation pane lets you search for specific text or navigate to a particular page or section in your document. Let's see how you can use the navigation pane to find and to browse in Word 2010. We have a short document up in front of us here, and the vertical scroll bar works really well to get us around this document. You'll notice that the scroll box, the portion that I can drag on the scroll bar, is relatively big, and that's because this is a relatively small document. I can also use page down and page up to move, which is actually moving me by page. If I use the page up and page down buttons on my keyboard, it's moving me by screen. All of those help me get around, but those are small document tools. When we're working on a larger document, they're not as strong. I'm going to open our Two Trees employee manual, and you'll notice that the scroll box is very small, which gives me a clue that this document is larger than the document that we just had open. And if I drag, you'll notice there's a lot of document here. And if I click the page up, page down buttons, I move by page, but there are 24 pages here. So if I wanted to go to page 12, that's 11 clicks to get me there. If I want to go to the end of the document, of course, I could use shortcut keys to arrive. For longer documents like this, though, this scroll bar is way too limited. We need a navigation tool that lets us move to a specific page quickly and also allows us to use the find capabilities to search for text and go to the locations where that text appears in my document. The navigation and the find capability have been combined into one navigation pane in Word 2010. Let's see how easy it is to navigate in our handbook using the navigation pane. There are several ways to display the navigation pane. On the View tab, I could turn on the navigation pane checkbox. On the Home tab, in the editing group, I could do Find and say Advanced Find, but if I simply click Find, the navigation pane will open and it always appears on the left-hand side of my screen. At the top, there's a search box that lets me enter text to search. And then below that, there are 3 tabs that allow me to look at my document by pages. So here's all the pages in my document. If I wanted to go to page 12 then, I can simply click and go to page 12. If I want to go to page 6, drag, then click and go to page 6. So I can navigate very quickly. And then I have the ability to browse my document by headings. Now this document actually has headings, so you'll notice that if I go to section 3, it will take me to section 3. You'll learn more about heading styles in Chapter 6 of Word Essential Training. And then I have the ability to browse search results. So I'm going to search for the word part-time. Now, I don't have to click to go to each occasion of part-time, although I could. What I can do is scroll all 13 matches for the term part-time, and I was looking for one that has to do with part-time employees and vacation time. And here it is, paid vacation time of regular part-time employees. And I can click and immediately get taken precisely to that section where I can look at part-time employee information. If I look for a word like vacation, I can find 25 matches, and this will allow me to look at any of them. If I'm looking for the vacation section, though, that stands out fairly well right here. When I go now and I look at the Browse Page tab, what I'll find is that not all of the pages are included. This search box and these tabs work together. So there's no mention of vacation on pages 1, 2, and 3. So the first page shown is 4, the first page that actually has results that include vacation. 4, 6, 9, then we skip to 18, where there's more information here on this page about vacation time. To clear these search results, I can click the X and I'll once again be looking at all of the pages that are in my document. I can search for objects as well as text in this document. So for example, if I wanted to search and find any tables in my document, I can choose tables and it will show me the 2 pages that have tables. It can't preview the tables for me because they're graphic objects in Word 2010, but it can show me that I'll find tables here and here. And it will show me the sections that include tables by highlighting them here and here. I can also search for graphics, remembering that clip art and photos and smart art are all graphics, all of them. So anything that's a graphic image. For footnotes and endnotes, or for equations. I can also set some options to determine how find will work, how search will work in the navigation pane, and those options are available to me right here. Whether you're editing or reviewing larger documents or simply searching for the occurrences of text in a document that someone else has sent you, don't forget to turn on the navigation pane. Its browse and find features make editing complex documents incredibly easy.